Here are my top 3 tips for studying in medical school. Number 1, do not wait to do practice questions until you know the material. Do practice questions right away. This is how you are gonna learn what you know and what you don't know, and getting questions wrong is actually a good thing. It helps you reason through why you got the question wrong, and then you have to go find that information and apply it back to the question. And you can always redo questions. Like, just because you've done a question once doesn't mean you can't do the question again. And don't give me that whole, oh, I remember questions things, because if you remember the question and then you remember the answer to the question, then guess what? You just learned that fact. So it only benefits you to do as many practice questions as you can. Number 2, use picture mnemonics. I don't care if you make your own or you use a service like Picmonic, which I loved and I used throughout medical school, but making picture mnemonics is such a great way to really like burn, quite literally burn an image into your brain with that material. Like I said, I used Picmonic in medical school and it helped me learn pharmacology, microbiology, tons of anatomy and neurology. So I actually have a discount code for you guys if you want. I'll leave it here and in the description below, but use picture mnemonics. And 3, use spaced repetition. Many of you guys know the app called Anki. This is a free app that you can use to make flashcards, but the unique thing about Anki is its ability to show information to you in spaced repetition. So when you do a flashcard, it will ask you how well you knew that information, and you can say, like, I didn't know it at all, or I knew it really well. And let's say you didn't know it at all, it'll show it to you again in a minute. Or if you knew it really well, it might show it to you again in 3-4 days. And as you go through this deck, the deck becomes personalized to you and to what you know, so that it's presenting material to you more frequently that you don't know and less frequently that you know. You can either make your own cards or you can find cards online. I'll leave the link here so that you kind of know like where to find shared decks. Personally, I liked using my own decks, making my own off of like missed questions from question banks and concepts that I thought were difficult, but you can absolutely use shared decks. I hope these 3 tips were helpful.